Hello everybody. Well, since we got a ways to go between now and the next mode for PvP, I thought we'd talk a bit about a few tips to help you with pub stomping and just public matches in general. Today we're going to be looking at positioning and how important it can be for most classes. This video is going to feature me on Tiger Claw, which is a great mobile class to get started on, just because of its constant speed boosts. Now, positioning in Firefall is tricky, because you have to balance it with how much do you want to be with your team, and how much do you want to go in for a flank and be separate from them. Different classes specialize in this in different ways. Dreadnought classes might need to be around their team 100% of the time just because of what they're trying to accomplish. Their job is to disrupt the enemy, take up damage, take up space, whichever, so that their team can get better, easier shots off without having to worry about running away at the same time. Other classes like Tiger Claw, or a lot of assault frames, might come in from flanks or come in from better positioning so that they can get a lot of good target shots off, but they can get really up close as well. And then you have your long distance classes, Recon and Recluse. All the Recon classes obviously need to be further away to get the maximum damage. And Recluse is kind of the same way. It specializes in being further away from their targets and using its launches to get away from targets that are coming up close on them. But for public matches, being with your team really is hard to do because most teams don't fight together in public matches. So we're going to look at what you need to do to get around the map safely and effectively. The key point I want to make is when you're trying to be a really good damage dealer in public matches, your objective is to get as many shots off as possible without being noticed. A lot of the time that's when your team is being shot at from a different direction, or when you can just easily get away with your movement abilities. See, like right now, we've got a target that split apart from his team to chase a guy. I was able to help out and kill him before he killed my teammate. The other team doesn't know I even exist, and I already got a kill. Now our team is base camping because we're doing pretty well. So I'm kind of having to come in, get a kill, get out. And that's the main strategy you need to look at, is getting in and out. Or especially in this case, because they're in their base, as soon as they regroup, you are going to be their prime target because you're going to be right there. And that's why our team is dying in their base, because they're sticking around too long. See, no one's focusing me, so I'm still free to do damage, but now I'm left alone and I gotta keep moving. Gotta leave. Get my health back. This is a public match. Feel free to memorize how long it takes for health packs to respawn. Fend for yourself. Doesn't really matter too much. Get my kill, get out. Go back in. My team's not there, so I'm becoming a target now. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, this is not gonna go. Oh, don't. Oh, God. Yeah, like, right there. I went back in a bit too early. I didn't see what was going on. My team had already died. And so there was 3 people left, and I was the only target. And when that's the case, there's not much you can do. the best thing you can do is not spawn camp them. It really gives them the advantage, and it's going to kill you a lot. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter too much in this case because I'm already way ahead. But in most situations, you want to back up just because they're going to regroup and slaughter you in most situations. And I guess that's the prime difference between pub and teams, is being able to count on your team. Like, I haven't bothered to figure out how well my team's doing. I don't know where they are. I don't really care. I'm just going out on my own, going around the sides, and picking off kills when I... Oh, my. Oh, poor guy. Picking off kills when I can. My team is basically spawn camping, not doing a lot. But... And they're getting killed a lot because of how much they're pushed forward and outnumbered constantly. But in the end, we still won, and it was a pretty easy match. Now let's hop into this match and see what I do any differently. Well, I die, apparently. Shut up. Poison Trail. I hate you so much. Stupid biotechs becoming flavor of the month. Oh well. Let's see how we do. Okay. So, teams are pretty even in this one. And... like, we're on the same ground. We're not fighting over, like, they're barely getting out of their base. We're really fighting in the middle ground, trying to get best advantage over each other. I hate this area so much. I'm terrible with pillars. I'm terrible at the pillars. There we go. Run. So we got our kills. I was never targeted, and now I'm getting out before I do get targeted. This is definitely why I like Rig. Its verticality lets you get in and out of battle so fast, and like people just don't even bother. Yeah, especially in public matches, they see you go into another level, and they're like, okay, next target. This time it's fine. He jumped off the edge. What the? Okay. See, now they're kind of coming into our spawn one at a time, and we're able to funnel them down. But I was low enough so they could pick me off too. But yeah, it's exactly the opposite of what happened last match. Is they're pushing into our base, and we're regrouping and taking them out, and that's their fault for going into our base. Wait, there he is. Okay, now we're looking for targets. Trying not to be the front line, obviously. Our front line right now is a recluse. Oh, getting very dangerous here. Getting very dangerous. There we go. See? You just get into that second layer, they forget all about you. There we go. Got that. Oh, nice. Oh, there he is. Another person getting way too close, but he does have backup. He does have a few people behind him. But especially on these narrow side lanes, even though you can jump up and around, you can't jump side to side that often, or you lose placement of yourself and you might fall off. So people are very, very vertical with their jump jets, which makes them still easy targets to hit because they don't go side to side at all. So it's kind of pointless to try to fight over there unless you're really good at moving around and keeping your position relative to you. There we go. Don't get the suicide on me again. But our team's doing really well at regrouping at our base when things are getting really bad. And the other team's getting impatient and just trying to push in as much as possible, and it's really biting them in the butt. Just another target by himself. His team's not even close to near him. Now they're starting to show up, but our team's already here. Ground. Shoot. Okay, please hit him. I am terrible at this. Just run. Oh. Okay. Okay, everyone, I fail. I suck at this game. I'm sorry. But, yeah, it was just a little discussion and gameplay footage of positioning I thought you might find useful for working in pubs and how you can get better in that situation. Hopefully once we get our new mode, we can talk about positioning in a team environment. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.